I know the importance of this game, and I know the significance it has to so many of our fans.
Doesn't matter the record of each team.
We all gonna come out and have that chip on our shoulder.
History and tradition is there.
Each team brings just a different level of intensity and passion in this game.
You think about this game, records are thrown out, none of that matters.
No matter what record they got or what we have, it's hate.
We don't think it's important, then lose it, and then it'll be really important.
Bob sets up all day to throw, downfield, he's got Gage at 28, 20, 10, 5, give him 6! Wow, power straight ahead, touchdown! DeAndre Swift. Jordan's gonna get the sack anyway!
Dogs, Jacks.
In state, just the grit and passion that comes out of the players. Doesn't matter how good the teams are.
Nobody want to lose in the rivalry game.
This is a huge opportunity and stage for them.
We all gonna come out and have that chip on our shoulder just to play our last game against them.
For the 112th time, we got clean, old-fashioned hate.
Georgia will be kicking from right to left, from North Avenue to away from North Avenue. That's the location. You're going to lose something out this booth in a minute. Chris has already dropped the spotting board once, and we almost lost our Piedmont Healthcare radio booth card. That's where we are right now. As Blankenship will kick it high, end over end, going to come down middle of the end zone, about 5 yards deep, and Tech will let it bounce.
Or from the triple option to a pro-style spread option attack. This is in the country, going to be a daunting task.
Tech will run 1st and 10 on the 25. They try to swing around to the right edge, outside right tackle, as does White, or Grant rather. Now Graham will throw. The quarterback fires, connects at the 30. It's caught there. Fitzgerald, Georgia, back in the shotgun for Georgia Tech. He's the quarterback. There's the snap. Throws down the field and misses his target, who never turned around. He was going for the tight end, Tyler Davis.
Take care of the football. No doubt today, though, he wants to get some of that confidence back.
He throws here. That one nearly picked off. Batted down by the linebacker, Quez Jackson.
Football.
We run Swift out of the backfield in motion to the right. The action goes away from the motion. We throw to Kieris Jackson. He's hit. Jackson to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Fromm twirls the ball in his hand, wants to throw, steps up and fires, and broken up at the Tech 45, trying to go downfield to Demetrius Robertson. And the quarterback back in the shotgun. They slide the tight end in motion from left to right. He stops at left wing. They'll run a little option this way. Graham will keep it, cut inside. Nolan Smith will break the tackle. They swap with a guy over there. There's one back in the backfield. In the shotgun is Graham. There's the snap. Drops back. Not a lot of pressure except up the middle. Now he'll throw, and it's incomplete at the 25. Amarian Brown throw to. It's broken up at the 25 by Tay Crowder on the Tech sideline. So Tech again goes 3 and out. Big 6 foot, 245-pound punter. This time he gets his strong leg into it. He punts it to Blaylock at the 35. Dominic Blaylock with a nice return straight ahead, 45-50 into Tech territory, near sideline, inside the 40, and wrestled out of bounds. 2 to the left, we go empty. We bring Cook into the backfield and run him back out to the right. Fromm looks downfield. He's got time. He will duck out of the pocket now, move to his left and throw, and he short hops the receiver who was coming back to the ball, Matt Landers.
His feet set to deliver an accurate ball.
Between the hash marks, kicking left for Blankenship, 49.5-yard try. Snap, hold, kick is away. Reaching towards the uprights. Good! Out of the pistol, Graham the quarterback, Mason the tailback. Mason takes the handoff, bounces out left. Tyler Clark eats him up. Then Herring and Rice and Reed all gather in there.
Shy of 80 yards per game.
He's going to get another carry here. Runs into Tyler Clark at that left tackle spot, and then we gang tackle him as Clark hangs on. 3rd down and a long 8 for Georgia Tech. Graham's got all kinds of time. He throws, and horrible throw coming out of his hand and nowhere near the target. All right, 1st and 10 at the 36. Swift will run it on an angle to the left outside. Andrew Thomason, left tackle. From under center, Swift in the backfield. Here's DeAndre again. Bounces out to the right. Oh, he's got a nice hole. Bounces out at the 50 into Tech territory. Backpedaling into plus territory at the 47-yard line. On the clock, first quarter, Georgia with a 3-0 lead. We'll toss it to Brian Harrion now into the game. He's got blocking on this side. Harrion with a long run on an angle to the left, crossing the 40 down to the Tech 35-yard line. Georgia. Let's see if we can take over their ATM. Play fake. Fromm throws deep ball right side and caught it inside the 10 by Tyler Simmons. Threw it right over the defender. Nice throw by Fromm. Good catch by Simmons. Tackled out of bounds. Energy first down. Goal to go on the 2. Handoff. Brian Harrion drives straight ahead and touchdown. He got in there.
Boy, that's more like it. Great throw there on that on the previous play by Jake. He was off target on his first 4 throws today, but you can't throw the fade any better than that. Pocket broke down on him.
Play clock at 2. They finally snap it. Graham will fake it to Mason. He'll keep the ball and then run in there right behind Mason.
Learning and developing.
Georgia fakes the blitz. They bring 4. They drop everybody else. Graham will run it. He lost the football as he ran through the line of scrimmage. It got stripped out loose. There's Richard LeCount. Yeah, there he is again, stripping the ball out. Tech was able to recover it.
Yeah, LeCount came in on a blitz there, got stood up by Georgia Tech. They did a good job of picking up the blitz. And
Tech's defensive line shifts to the left. 4 down linemen. Fromm throws, crossing route. Demetrius Robertson jumps in the air, makes the catch, juggles it a little bit, but tackled.
But again, that football thrown behind the intended receiver.
He got 8, 2nd 2. Here's Swift now bouncing out left. He has some running room across the 40, 45. They catch up to him near midfield. And 10 for the Dogs from our own 49-yard line. Will fake the handoff, throw it to Cook for a screen out to the right. James Cook breaks a tackle, 45, 40, 35, and down to the 32-yard line. Here's Georgia on 1st and 10. Simmons on a short sweep to the right. Has the ball, got to the sideline, 25, 20, and shakes out of bounds just inside the 20. Zamir White in the backfield. Fromm will fake and throw. Wide open. Touchdown! Touchdown, Charlie Werner, the first of his career. Right down the seam, nobody around him. Look at Charlie down on his knees, being celebrated with his teammates.
Love the way the Dogs are attacking the middle of the field right now. That was 4 takeoffs down the.
Here it's 17-0 Dogs. Mason takes the handoff, trying to bounce out left, makes 2 guys miss. He made Dean miss, but by the time he gave that fake, J.R. Reed had time to come up.
It's going to be tough sledding today.
A lot of freshmen, a lot of redshirt freshmen on the roster. Oh, they pressure James Graham. He just has to get rid of it. We brought blitz from Nakobe Dean. Amarian Brown was the target, but Graham had no time. He's in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers left and 1 to the right. Fromm drops back from the 25. Long throw and incomplete to Wolf. He's 22 this time, if that's who that is. Play fake Graham and a bootleg roll to the right. He throws. Rice makes the tackle. The ball is out. They're going to say incompletion, though. On their own 20, 2nd and 10. They hand it off to Griffin. He runs on an angle at right guard and right tackle. And
is it rolled out of bounds, but Tech got away with 1.
Graham clobbered as he throws. J.R. Reed going to break it up on the receiving end, trying to go to the tight end Davis at the 28.
The defensive secondary just underrated.
Oh, Harvin's punt comes down to Blaylock right through the wickets. He fumbles the football. He muffs it. We slide on it. Tech battling for it now. Back inside the 20. Tech thinks they have it, and they do. Snap a little bit high. Going to pull it down, throw it. Caught by the tight end at the 1. Spinning his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tyler Davis. At our 17, and they get 7. Here's Brenton King with the kickoff. They'll try an onside kick. It squibs and bounces high. Our guy gets clobbered as he goes to collect it at the 50-yard line. Prather Hudson got drilled right when he was trying to catch the football. They knock it loose, and Tech has recovered the onside kick. That may be the case. Empty set for Georgia Tech. Graham to throw, quick pass over the middle, and caught by Brown.
After further review, the ball hit the ground, therefore is an incomplete pass. It will be 2nd down and 10.
Pistol, Mason behind him. They slide the tight end in motion left to right. Hand it off to Mason. Mason will run where the tight end ran to block after the motion. They bring Cottrell in motion from right to left. Graham drops back, pulls it down and runs, and we eat it up. He ran straight down the hash. Drop back into his set. Adam Anderson makes the tackle. As
series or 2.
2nd 10 from our 20. We give it to Harrion. Harrion runs, curls in there behind big Isaiah Wilson, the right tackle. Run Blaylock in motion. He lines up to the left. Fromm drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket, pulls it down. He's going to run for the first down, spins at the 34 and hit on the spin.
Sailing over his head.
He was open, missed opportunity there. Toss sweep Swift. He runs through. Oh, the ball came out as he was running through guys at the 40-yard line. Tech may have recovered it. And Tech has recovered another Georgia fumble. That's 2 for the Dogs in the half now.
Got caught inside that allowed Mason running room.
Graham going for the end zone, corner route. Incomplete, overthrew everybody. Georgia leading Georgia Tech, but Tech is threatening now. Out of the pistol, Graham rides the back and hands it off to Mason. He hops over a blocker, and 17-13 on Louisville at the half. Here it's 17-7, Georgia leading Tech. Tech with a third down. We pressured Graham, the quarterback. He escapes the pocket to the right. He'll run and scramble down to the 10-yard line. 3-yard field goal attempt. The snap and the hold. The kick is no good. Missed it to the right, up high. 2 for the Dogs. Snap to Fromm, back to pass, throws it out of the pocket. Crossing route to Harrion, made the catch on an angle, tiptoes for the first down, out of bounds into the Georgia sideline.
Yellow Jackets were giving him there.
He got 8. How many will we get here? Harrion with a hesitating run, a flag down behind him. I think I saw a flag. No, it was a helmet. 3, a third down saving run by Brian Harrion moments ago. White jumps in there, runs behind the lineman, lowered his head, and then he looked up and there was daylight, and he kept running into Tech territory. Seconds on the clock to go in the half. Fromm throws far sideline, caught by Blaylock. No, that's Simmons on the far sideline. Inside the Tech 40, handed off to Swift. Bounces outside towards the sideline. Down the sideline, 30, 29. No, he stepped out at the 31, they say. Possession with 3:33 left in the half. Fromm wants to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Pressure now, and he'll be sacked. That's a no-no right there. He took a sack back at the 40. 39, 2nd and 18. Fromm with the snap, drops back, looks right, looks left, throws to the right. Falling down catch at the 25 by Demetrius Robertson. The half with 1. 42-yard field goal try by Blankenship. The kick is on its way, and he missed it. Missed it to the right, I believe.
Too many mistakes.
Here's a high pooch kick taken by the Dogs on the far side of the field. Zamir White caught it at the 25, didn't call the fair catch, and took off running on an angle all the way out close to midfield before he's upended by Georgia Tech. The left set out the first half. Handoff Swift. Swift hesitates, looks for room, and then ducks in there behind Andrew Thomas, and Jackson in line him up tight. 2 tight end set. We run it with Swift. Swift big hole up the middle. Swift down the seam inside the 35, close to the 30 before they jump on him. Tight end off to the left. Play fake to Harrion now. Throw it long to Pickens. He was never able to look because they were holding him, and the ball went sailing over his head, incomplete, and the flag came out. Seeing its muscle here in the red zone. Fromm with the throw to the corner. Back shoulder. Caught. Touchdown inside the pylon. Tyler Simmons with the score.
Another takeoff route against press man-to-man. That ball perfectly well thrown.
Jake Fromm with the touchdown throw of 17 yards. Tyler Simmons with the catch.
Yards.
They start 1st and 10 at their 25. They'll run it with Mason.
By the tight end.
That's only their 3rd completion of the afternoon. Handoff to Mason, swinging wide to the right. We'll eat that up. My goodness, Mark Webb was up to make the stop. LeCount.
Yeah, this Georgia defense is too fast to go east and west.
No gain on that play. And they try to set up a screen on the near side. We blow it up. Tech on 3rd and 10. Snaps it to Graham in the shotgun, and he will escape pressure. We're chasing him to the right, and he throws it over the Georgia bench. I thought we had him for a sack back there with Tyreek Stevenson. He's caught his first TD of the year. Fromm with a play fake and a throw on 1st and 10 from the 20. A sliding catch at the 40 by Dominic Blaylock. We slide the receiver in tight from the right edge. Fromm with time to throw. And he finds his tight end, Eli Wolf, open at the 40, at the 50. He's inside the 40. He's on the 30, down inside the 20, and they drag him down inside the 10-yard line. Eli Wolf deceptively fast on that play. He just kept outrunning defenders. Player that was injured. Play fake, Harrion from Fromm. He throws into the back of the end zone. Pickens, there's a flag down at the goal line. Dog with Harrion to his left. Swift's going to take it and run. Direct snap. Swift, 5-4. They drag him down there. Did he fumble the ball again? He did. Just keep giving Tech chances. Graham moves around in the end zone. He'll throw. Short pass tipped up, batted around, knocked away, and incomplete finally. Field surround Graham, the quarterback. He'll hand it off to Mason, who starts to the near side, and we'll swallow him up at the 2 or the 3. We push him way back in the end zone, still driving him back towards the goalpost. Now look out. Look out.
Yeah, getting a little
All
chippy.
right, here we go, yep.
Big Georgia Tech offensive lineman came in as we were driving.
We've lost DeAndre Swift for the moment. White is in the ball game. Play fake from, throws to a wide open Pickens, caught at the 15, 10, 5. He waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown for George Pickens.
Great play call there by James Coley. A takeoff right down the field. Nobody within a mile from him.
You're absolutely right. He just coasted into the end zone.
Well, I think I've got about as good a news as we could expect. He will not play anymore in this game, but he is going to be okay.
But he serves as one part-time on the sidelines down there. Tech will throw it laterally to the right side. Davis, the tight end, has to reach up high to make the catch. That exposes the ribs, and he takes a shot. And the Yellow Jackets are down by a bunch. Snap to Graham, give it to Mason. He's like, I don't want it. And we hit Mason with Tyler Clark back at the 5 or inside it. He breaks away from Clark, but the defense rallies to swarm around Mason for the Yellow Jackets on the 8. Should be on the 5 or inside. Snap to Graham. He rolls to his left. He throws on the run, and it's incomplete. Fascinating. All right, Big Harvin punts it out of the end zone. Nice long spiral. Backpedaling as Blaylock catches it at the 34 of Georgia. To the 40, 45, 50. Returnable, breaks a tackle. 45, 40. Still on his feet, angling to the right. Inside the 40 to the 35, maybe the 34-yard line. Shift Zeus to Fromm's left. He'll be in the shotgun. They'll throw it quickly to Cook. A little wide receiver screen. Get Cook the ball in space. Cook catches it down the line. He's quickly running inside the 30, down close to the 20. Lone setback. Fromm goes under center this time. Man in motion is Simmons. Give it to him on the speed sweep. Tyler to the 15, to the 10. He got a block from Wolf over on the edge. Dogs. Harrian's in the backfield with Fromm. There's the snap to Jake. Fromm looks right, plants a foot, throws into the end zone, and it is caught! Touchdown! Money time! Blaylock!
Boy, great protection there by the Georgia offensive line as Blaylock.
Oh, now we got some skirmish breaking out in the far corner.
That was George Pickens and somebody.
That's over there near where you were in that skirmish a long time ago.
I really wasn't in the skirmish. I got picked up and deposited on the sideline.
What's the rest of this?
That was fair.
Somebody's been ejected, although we couldn't hear Jerry Magg's explanation because he's either not turning his microphone on or it's just not working. But he gave the ejection signal. Somebody has been disqualified from the game, and I don't know who. And it looked like he said there were offsetting penalties. He pointed in both directions. The touchdown will stand. I'm pretty sure of that because all that happened. The score happened before the dead ball fouls. The touchdown is brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia,
Pickens has been ejected.
Of the Georgia Bulldogs.
Pickens has been ejected. They're walking him to the locker room.
We're waiting the point after try. It's 37-7. The substitutions in the ball game for you here shortly. Walthauer is in the ball game as a lineman. Tech will throw it to the far side, trying to get to the first down marker, and Griffin, and that's Tech's third 3-and-out. Tech's 10th 3-and-out today. 10th 3-and-out. Stetson Bennett takes the snap out of the pistol, hands it off to Zamir White. He ducks in there behind his left guard and left tackle, and off they go up here in a rout of Georgia Tech. Snap to Bennett, hands it off to Zeus again. He runs behind that big offensive line. Boy, they're just moving the Tech line way off the ball. Kinley and then Hill's the center, Cleveland at guard, and Wilson. And Cook going to get the handoff, and he bounces out at right tackle and finds some running room, twisting his way up to the 40. Eastern office of Sanford Stadium. Handoff to Cook, end around left. Cook ducks in there, gets behind his blockers, and drives into Tech territory. 41 of Tech. Trey Hill over the ball, snaps with his right hand back to Bennett. Pressure from the edges. Bennett steps up, looking, sidearms one. Caught by Landers at the 30. Landers dances at the 20. They grab his leg. He drags a man down close to the 15-yard line. 26 yards for Matt Landers on the reception. Here's a handoff now to Kenny McIntosh. Fresh legs in the ball game. To the right, two to the left. on the far hash, moving left. Bennett going to throw back corner for the end zone. They trip him up in the end zone, and there's a flag as the pass is incomplete. The freshman from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, lines up in the pistol, takes the handoff from Bennett, dives into the end zone, left side, good. They drove him, and now we've got a skirmish going on, breaking away here left of the play. Big Cade Mays taking his man to the turf. Bride, one of our linebackers, here's the snap. Tech pressure from the edge. Graham avoids the first bit of pressure, but not the second, and he's sacked back on the 16, 17-yard line by Notori Johnson. Nobody touching the turf on this one. Everybody standing up, and they bring the house, and Graham will just throw it into the seats. It actually does bounce into the stands here. 11 from there. Snap, rolls to his left, throws with the right arm, incomplete at the 3. Tech in the shotgun, going to take the snap. Quarterback just going to try to get it out of the end zone. Yates crosses the goal line, and we clobber him up high around the 2 or the 3. Lewis seen. So he kicked it out of a hole, and the Dogs will have snap. Here they come. We get it away. End over end kick. Tech back penalty. Oh, they fumbled it, and we picked it up, and I think we've recovered it. Touchdown! Off the bounce, they muffed it. We chased it down. I think it was Campbell again.
By the kicking team, touchdown.
Boy, Campbell has had 2 terrific plays on punt coverage the last 2 kicks. And finally, Tech relents, and they will let the clock tick down to 0, and Georgia has won it here in Atlanta. Impressive fashion on the scoreboard, 52 points. The largest sum ever posted by a Georgia team in this long and historic series. 52-7, Dogs over Georgia Tech. 11 wins in the regular season. I wrote that note down somewhere, and I got to go back and look. No, it's the 12th Georgia team to win 11 games in the regular season, and the first time Georgia has won 11 games in 3 consecutive seasons.